Hey, what's up everyone? Big Black Love here. Well, a bit of an update on the zombie trapper, and just got back from the hobby store because I ran out of diamond plate last night, and I was on my way back from a doctor's appointment, and went, wow, I'm right by the hobby store, it's got diamond plate. So I went and picked some up. And actually, man, they didn't have this in there last time. I have a new brand that they just got in a couple days ago called JTT. Architectural model parts, and except for it's white, it looks exactly the same as Plastistruck, exactly the same size, and it's only $5.95 instead of $12.95. So picked up two. Hopefully it's good styrene. So it says it's regular styrene, so hopefully it glues proper. And then I was just looking around waiting because there's a bunch of people in line. And I went over by the die casts, and I found these Futura bike memorials. They had a bunch more, but I didn't really want to spend a bunch of money, so I picked out my favorite two. Kawasaki Z400FX. You gotta put the front wheel and the handlebars and the mirrors on them. And then the CBX 400F Honda. They had some Yamahas and some Kawis, but they're all like 400 cc bikes. So I picked a couple of these up. Thought they were kind of cool. They go good with my Harleys and stuff. And while I was there, I noticed they had one more of the Myers Minx. So I bought another one. I now have three. None of them are the fancy ones. But I'm going to build one stock. I'm going to build a rail dune buggy, and then probably some crazy thing. There's some cool parts in this kit. And so yeah, I got lots of stuff done on the zombie trapper last night and yesterday. I think we're pretty close to done. I gotta make my searchlights, the tire tie down, and decide whether or not I'm gonna make a mechanism for closing the door. The only thing I can come up with is like some crazy steampunk rotating lever contraption that's gonna have to hang off the back of the car from the top of the cage. And it looks cool in my little crappy drawings, but I'm not sure it's going to look good in person. So I might just leave it up to imagination on the whole trapdoor thing. But I did redo the side windows. The bar's now open. Let's see. I got the Gatling gun mounted, and it's got an ammo box, which of course that is a battery pack that I still have to sand down and put a little putty on. But we got the belt fed going in through the fender to the Gatling gun, and put a little body damage and busted the grill up. Pull it back a little bit. There you go. And then put a road cannon. I don't have no clue what size this is. I have to measure it and see if you can see anything close to real. But I figured it'd be good for to have something on the front to clear the roadway if there's a roadblock or a huge pile of zombies. And the tire rack thing, I don't know where my other piece went. I had a base, and then the tire goes onto it, and then this piece. Tire goes onto the one piece, through the hole sits, and then this goes through that piece and helps hold the tire on. And see if I got my CD antenna on there. I'm going to run a wire up to it. Now you can see inside to see all that detail. And this one still needs guns and CBs, and I say this one because I did start another zombie build. I will show you a glimpse of that. And let's see, we got the cage here. I don't know why it went totally kittywampus on me after I tried gluing the gate on. I think it's because the top bar didn't fit and I squished it in. And you look, it's not quite level, so it's not quite closing right. But I'm going to heat it up and bend it and see if that works. And if it doesn't, I'm going to rebuild it. And then we got some 55 Chevy pickup cameo bumpers stuck on the corners of the stairs down there for a little eye candy. And we got the ladder to get up on top to get to the tire and or the hatch. And then this side opens. I added some little mirrors. They're on both sides. And I guess that's really it for that guy. Never really showed this. The scope came off it, but I made a little cartridge air pressure gun to launch the harpoon. And I made this little rocket for it. There's short range rocket propelled grenade. This thing is air compressed, launched, and can hold rocket propelled stuff. And where and then here's the harpoon, or the grappling hook. And then show you what I got. I am cheating a little bit. I'm using that red Mad Mutter, but the chassis, I'm just having a hell of a time with it. I couldn't get, even with drilling holes and pegs, I just couldn't get the wheels right. It kept flipping and flopping, so I went and dug out the chassis from the die-cast Blazer I got a while ago that I was keeping for parts, and I added a few goodies to it. I added the traction, I don't really know, ladder bar type things. The 572 is now got a monster blower on it. I had to carve the crap out of the intake that was on there and this blower to get it to fit. This is one of the monster blowers out of the die cast. It's like ridiculously big, so for it to be perfect. And this is what I got for the truck so far. Well, for the outside of the body. I got diamond plate up on the hood, and I made a kind of like a protector type thing, because the 3 quad carburetors are going to be poking up through the hood, and you don't want a zombie hitting your carburetor because it might get stuck wide open throttle, and that wouldn't be pretty. And so we got some diamond plate on the sides and a little back bracing. Some of my pieces are falling off, but we are going to mount the Gatling gun in the back of this bad boy. And then when I was at the hobby store last week, I found a little pack of 124th roadside tools. Came with an axe, a shovel, a broom, a pickaxe, a couple shovels. I'm going to put some of those on there, and then they also had fuel barrels. I don't know where those went. There you go. They're kind of cheesy ones, but I figured for I think it was like $3 or $4 for these. So I didn't have to get into my other barrels. I'm either going to put 1 or 2 on the back. If I do 1, it's going to be this way. If I do 2, I'm going to stand them up like this. But I'm going to build a refueling station for the zombie trapper and anyone else who needs fuel. So this is going to be a support and refueling truck. And just in case you didn't think that blower and the triple quads was enough, we got 4 bottles of nitrous, and we got the CB radio, and we got a little platform there for the laptop to sit onto. Oh, laptop. I still got to sand to make it level, but put this together real quick. Very roughly, I'm going to jack it up a little bit more and add a bunch of stuff, but there's the Zombie Trapper refueler backup truck and the Zombie Trapper. There we go. That's about it for now. I'm going to be building tonight because it's my buddy's birthday and he's on his way over here. We're going to hang out, play some video games, have a few drinks. And that's really about it for now. Really liking all the builds out there. I appreciate everyone's comments and thumbs up and a couple new subscriptions I've gotten, or subscribers. And yeah, appreciate it. Extra motivation. Appreciate it. Peace.